Karen Solis is with me right now. She's the operations specialist, and we are going to talk about transportation. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. And a few different things we want to talk about today. And of course, the first one that has really a nice service, become very successful, is Plan-A-Ride.
Plan-A-Ride, yes. It's a big service. We love it. It's getting bigger. A lot more people are using it. It's great.
Yeah. So tell us about, if people have not heard about it before, haven't used it, how do they go ahead and, well, plan for it?
Plan-A-Ride. So they do have to call, okay, so it's available from 8 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday. And then on Sunday, it's on from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. And the last pickup is at 5:45. So it doesn't really go on until 6 o'clock.
Okay. And again, this is used to take people maybe to a short distance, a doctor's office, whatever it might be. And there's a certain time frame, so they might drop them off there and then come back and get them, right?
Yeah, so when you call, you schedule your pickup time and your return time.
Okay.
So that way and it's a ballpark. If they don't really know what time they'll be out of their doctor's appointment or whatnot, then they just give like an approximate time.
Okay. And it's suggested, especially if you want to kind of guarantee your time, to call the day before noon. If you call the day of, it's going to be we're going to accommodate you the best we can, but they could be already full up.
Yes. It is actually best to call up to a week in advance.
Okay.
Because that way you've got a better chance of being guaranteed. Yeah. Okay.
So same day reservations are available, but it's just based on what is available.
What is available, yes.
Okay. Now here's some just some reminders that you wanted to give about riding our bus system, right?
Yeah, it's just a couple of rules that we have to keep for the resident safety and for our driver's safety. And it's stuff like remembering to stay seated while the bus is in motion and having your ID card. It's really not fun for the drivers to not let you on if you do not have your ID card.
Very good point. They won't let you on if you don't have it.
They won't let you on if you don't have it.
So please remember that.
And they have to be a resident ID card, not those gate guest passes.
Okay.
You can have a guest, but you have to physically have a resident ID.
Okay. Now, once you get on the bus, and please, as you get on, notify the driver of transfers or other questions, not while he or she are driving, but beforehand as you're walking on.
Yeah. It distracts them, and it's better for them to be focused on the road and not have a conversation trying to be had with them.
Yeah, so keep that in mind. And about the aisleways, you got to keep those clear. A lot of people are coming on with packages. Maybe they went over to Stater Brothers or whatever, and coming back on, they might have the little wheel carts.
And those need to be tied down before the bus gets in motion. So the bus driver will put those aside and tie them down for safety reasons so they can walk out.
All right, so any kind of cart, they're going to go ahead and do that. So now you have a restriction on the size of the shopping carts.
Yes.
And they can't be larger than 15 inches wide and no more than 4 grocery bags. And again, these are those little wire carts, people take when they go shopping.
They just can't get too wide because then it takes up room for walkers and other mobility devices. Yeah. So we try to keep it smaller, and it's a fair size. It's still a good size that you can fit a good amount in. And then you can also have 2 bags, one on your lap and that you're holding on to. So.
All right, so
it's enough. It's enough to carry.
That's actually a decent amount. And also, riders are to be at their stop 5 minutes prior to the scheduled pickup time.
Yeah, so if your time is at 10 o'clock, you should be out at 9:55.
Okay.
So don't wait until 10 o'clock because the bus will only wait a few minutes, and if you're not out there, it will leave.
Yeah, it's got other people to pick up. All right, Plan-A-Ride reservations, we're going to give you the number here. It's 949-268-2590. And here's the information you want to give.
Now that one will just actually transfer you over to our direct line.
Okay.
It's no longer a voicemail.
Okay.
So it'll just go to our transportation main line. And that's where you'll leave your name, your phone number, your manor number, your purpose of the ride, just because doctor's appointments get priority.
Okay.
Any assistive walking device, because we have to plan accordingly if we're going to pick up a wheelchair or not. And the date of the trip, your pickup time, and your return time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Give that information. And again, up to a week in advance. Now, this is something that you folks have been doing now and then, and your Tuesday destination shopping, and you've got several different places that are listed this time out.
Yes, so a big one, the July 10th has already been out on our last newsletter, and that's the Aliso Viejo Town Center, and there's still space on it.
Okay.
And then the really big one is the Orange Tree Shopping Center. That one's really popular.
Yeah, I've heard that one's really popular.
I actually went out there last week, and there's a lot of stores.
Now that's up in Irvine?
Yeah, it's just down the 5.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's, and I would imagine also the Irvine Spectrum.
Irvine Spectrum is very popular as well. And the following week, we're going to the marketplace at Laguna Niguel and Playa de la Paz, which is that Walmart, Costco, Vons, and Sprouts trip.
Okay.
So that one's really big because once a month, everybody needs to go to Costco.
Yeah.
I need to go to Costco.
Yeah, and then Mission Viejo Mall, also large. Now, when you go to places, how long do the people have?
So if you leave at 10 o'clock, well, they all have about 2 hours, but if you leave at 10 o'clock, you should be returning at the 12:30 bus. And then if you leave at 11 o'clock, you should be returning at the 1:30 bus because the 1:30 bus is the last bus.
Okay.
So there is that, they have the same amount of time, so even if you go at the 10 o'clock or the 11 o'clock, you still have the 2 hours to shop. Okay,
all right, very good. Now, of course, July 4th, and tell us about the bus service happening on Wednesday.
July 4th is plan a ride only.
Okay.
So if you want to go anywhere, you should call at least the day before, which is July 3rd on a Tuesday by noon.
Okay.
And that's the very latest. You should probably call today if you need it. Yeah, because it's going to book up pretty fast because everybody's trying to move from clubhouses to that event at Clubhouse 2, I believe.
Yes. Okay, now, you had one other thing you want to tell us about.
Yes, I just wanted to mention to keep an eye out for the 3rd carport cleaning. It's approximately going to start July 10th.
Okay.
So look out for those signs, and we'll be out a couple days in advance to let you know to clean out that area and make sure your car's not in there so it does get cleaned. And
okay, now, where will people be allowed to park if they can't be in there? They can't be in your carport? Your carport?
You cannot be in your carport during specific times.
Okay.
So just on the street, there's
that's fine.
That's fine, and then once it's over, you'll notice a difference.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to just move your car back.
All right, very good. Thank you very much.
No problem.
And again, folks, the number on Plan a Ride is 597. Wait, that's the that's the Tuesday destination. Is 268-2590. And we'll be right back. Thanks, Karen.
Thank you.